Hey y'all, it's Elizabeth. It's evening time, probably after 5. A little hot out here. But I just thought I would say hi. Today's Thursday, and I did recycling today. Came out here early this morning with my coffee. Gave my little feral cat some food, like I do every morning. And checked around at the garden and stuff for water. I had watered last night, changed the pet's water outside. No, I was drinking my coffee, watching for my hummingbirds over there. And so I noticed that my crepe myrtle tree needed trimming. So I was, in my tank top and my pajama bottoms, went and got the keys, opened the shed, got the trimmers out, clipped the crepe myrtle where it was hanging down too low, and then I noticed the apple tree had a bunch of water spouts on it. I was like, let me go ahead and do the apple tree. So I'm dragging all those limbs, got all that done. And then I was like, some of my tomatoes need to be staked. So I took the apple tree limbs, trimmed them down, and staked some of my tomato branches up. And got all my recycling in the back of the truck. So, you know how it goes. Next thing you know, I know it's like 1 o'clock, and I had done 3 concrete projects. I had tried 3 different things. I had poured one in a pan with sand in the bottom as a basin, and then I took a bowl and I tiered one and made a well in the middle, put some stones on top, and I did that with wet sand, and then I poured the concrete on top of that. And then I put a container in the middle, so I tried that, a round one. And then I did another one in a bowl that I poured on sand with the indention in the middle of the bottom, and I did another little stand. So that's really what this video is about. That's what I'm getting ready to show you, is clips of me in my pajamas taking these things out of their reveal, my experiments. And I got that little bug I wanted to try again. But it's so hot. You know how sometimes you get it doing something, and then you start doing something else, and then you start doing something else, and then next thing you know, you're not even doing the initial thing that you started out doing. Oh, I actually put a little bit of makeup on. I'm sweating like a stuck pig. This is that's what CRS means, Edie. It's just my friend Edie asked. You can't remember blank. You can't remember crap. But that's not what the S is. Yeah, so that's what I was doing, and I put a little makeup on today after I got done with all my yard work. I was weeding and staking those tomatoes up and stuff, and water and everything, and covered with dirt and mud from head to toe. So went and took a shower and went and did my recycling. They're so nice down there. And the reason why I was recycling is I needed to buy a bag of cat food, and I ended up having to buy some cheap brand. But yeah, I recycle cans, like canned food cans, and I couldn't find the receipt. I thought she gave it to me, but they consider it to be tin or steel or whatever. But it was $9. $9 that you're going to throw in the landfill. I mean, to me it pays to wash out your food cans, cat food cans, dog food cans, people food cans with, soap and water, put them in the dish rack and throw them in a bag, because, I mean, $9? And I did have a old vent hood for my stove that didn't work anymore, and I recycled that, but that wasn't very heavy. And that actually was only like 57 cents for that, because they consider that to be steel or tin, and they give you 3 cents a pound for it. But that's all I was just doing, is just making a little video, just to say hi. And It's Thursday evening. It's beautiful out, and I made a few new projects, and I'll show you some clips of those after this. Alright, y'all. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Say hi, Riblet. Say hi, Riblet. Mosquitoes are going crazy. Well, I lost one jewel. It'll be alright. I can glue those back on if I want. Alright, I'm going to rinse this off. So I poured this directly in the sand, and I made a mound of sand, and I pressed these plastic jewels in there upside down, and a couple of moonflower leaves. So a couple of stones fell out. I can glue those back in right there. Alright, this is the second experiment that I tried. Cup of sand. A bowl of sand. Let's see if we can get that out. this old Cool Whip topping container again. Then I had used some fish stone glass, but I can see that it didn't adhere. So what I did with this one was I made layers underneath here with sand, wet sand, poured concrete on top, put the Cool Whip topping container inside, and there's the layers of wet sand that I made. I made it like terraced. So I can recycle my sand. But now what I see happened with this is that I put a bunch of fish glass on here, and I just broke the bottom because it was too thin. So I got nice layers on the basin, kind of a cute top, but I broke out the bottom. So that would be another repair, but it was worth a try, just an experiment. Alright, this is experiment number 3. Back to the big silver bowl. I'm taking out the sand. I also used the white fish gravel on top of this one also, but I can see a lot of it is not going to stick. So I'm going to dump that on this plastic here. I can gather it up and use it for something else. Now with this one, I put some of my favorite shells and rocks. And this is a piece of marble. Sorry about that. I'm getting ready to lift it. I just slid a plastic bag all the way over my bowl. I just slid a plastic bag, like I said, all the way over my bowl, so I'm just trying to pull that off now. And it's not like I need to save it. Lifting. There's the bottom. Look at the bowl. The bowl is in the bottom correctly this time. See? All this is sand, wet sand. Alright, I'm getting ready to lift it out of the sand. So that will be washed. And that's what I got. Trying to save my sand. Sand's expensive. This sand was $5. This is Quikrete sand. And I did leave this for 3 days. Sorry, camera's not focusing. I just slid a plastic bag, like I said, all the way over my bowl, so I'm just trying to pull that off now. It's not like I need to save it. Lifting. There's the bottom. Look at the bowl. The bowl is in the bottom correctly this time. See? All this is sand, wet sand. Alright. I'm getting ready to lift it out of the sand. So that will be washed. And that's what I got. Trying to save my sand. Sand's expensive. This sand was $5. This is Quikrete sand. And I did leave this for 3 days. Sorry, camera's not focusing. So, now know that the aquarium gravel won't stick to the concrete. But pouring it on sand is the way to go. And my friend Babette is in the garden, sent me a link to somebody that was pouring in sand, and that helped me tremendously. Alright, so the last thing I got is this. Which I may not be able to get out, so I'm going to come back to that. Ouch. Having to use my phone. Y'all forgive me, one-handed stuff. Because My camera got too hot and the internal temperature gets high and it won't focus. Alright, so that's gonna need a little bit of digging to get that out. It'll have some nice character. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do nicely. I don't expect this to stay on here. I've already found out that that's not going to stay. But yeah, overall, I think we're getting a little better. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. It's Elizabeth in North Carolina. Y'all have a great day. Love you all. Alright, I'm almost to the recycling place. I save food cans sometimes. All I do is wash them out in hot water and bleach and put them in bags. So this morning I went out early to get all my recycling, my metal recycling together. And that's where I'm going now. This place is really nice. A new project. Learn things every day. Just keep trying and you can succeed. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And that right there is petrified wood.